In NCIS, Tony and Ziva, a significant revelation regarding Michael Weatherly's character reveals a significant problem in his relationship with his star-crossed girlfriend. The latest offshoot of the NCIS franchise makes its formal debut, marking another expansion of the franchise. In contrast to the procedural paradigm of the universe, NCIS, Tony and Ziva marks the on-screen reunion project for Weatherly and Cote Pablo. In contrast, the series is more character-driven and centers on the couple's new existence in Paris years after they both left MCRT. However, it's interesting to note that Tony and Ziva are not together at the beginning of the Paramount Plus spin-off. NCIS, Tony and Ziva's plot is promised to provide a satisfying resolution to the years of the couple's push and pull. Despite this, even though it's still too early in the run of NCIS, Tony and Ziva, Episode 3, cover story, reveals a significant revelation about DiNozzo that fundamentally alters the show's perception. The disclosure reveals a significant source of friction in the couple's relationship. Episode 3 of NCIS, Tony and Ziva reveals that Tony has a girlfriend named Nicole, in the midst of the couple's ongoing struggle. Although he has been in a number of relationships before, during, and after Ziva's time with MCRT, this one feels unique, mostly because he takes the idea of introducing her to Tali seriously. The twist, regrettably, doesn't stop there. Nicole's marriage is also revealed by NCIS, Tony and Ziva, adding another layer of complexity to an already complex love triangle. It's interesting to note that in NCIS, Tony and Ziva Episode 1, Ziva clearly states that there is no chance that they will ever get back together. Though there are still narrative holes, the spin-off's flashback scenes give an idea of what specifically went wrong for them following Ziva's homecoming. This raises more concerns about how, following their arduous reunion in Paris, they found themselves in this predicament. Tony actively dating and even keeping up a committed relationship shows that he wants to move on from Ziva, regardless of what happens with Nicole. It would be an understatement to say that he found it very difficult to decide to finally be done with her, given how he continued to hold on to her even after she was thought to be dead. He was usually the one pursuing Ziva during their time together on NCIS. Considering how evidently they still love one another, it appears that he has come to terms with the fact that they have no future together. This is a difficult conclusion. It's safe to assume that Tony and Ziva will end up getting back together in NCIS, Tony and Ziva. In any case, there are already indications of a renewed relationship in Episode 3. But if they aren't going to be in a serious relationship for the long run, maybe it's time to realize that they aren't meant to be.